us know what you think. It's where you live. It's tspntv.com.
Thank you, Susie. We're joined this morning, Rich Bryant. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here with the Ione Rail Fair. It's the 8th annual.
Yes. Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too. So you see the speeder cars on your shirt. It's a kind of a neat little event you have on Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about it.
Okay, it's Saturday and this Saturday and this Sunday. The rides are from Ione to, roughly where the bread store is, just past. The track originally went to Martel.
Okay.
So we go up there. We're going to have 2 trips on Saturday and 2 trips on Sunday. The tickets are a donation, a price of $25 per person. You go up 10 miles and come back 10 miles. It's about a 20-mile ride in country that you would never have seen if you were in your car.
Right, it's different, definitely different views. I
Yes.
never personally take it, but I know where the tracks go,
Yeah.
and I've flown over it aerially. And these carts, do they date back to a certain year?
Yeah, they're probably about, they've been using them for years. What they were able to take the men out on the tracks to fix the track. And like this type of car here, you could ride maybe 4 people in it. They bring their tools and everything, and they do all their work. They were light enough that the guys could lift them off the tracks when the train was coming down, regular train was coming. So this was a very easy way to maintenance the track.
Gotcha. So, a couple of years ago, I went down to get a ticket, and it seemed like they sold out real fast. So
Yes.
it's a first-come, first-served basis, right?
Yes. We open at 9, but we start selling tickets at 8.
Right.
So if you want to get tickets, come and get your tickets for Saturday or Sunday. Buy them that day because they're gone quick.
Yeah, it's a real fast thing.
Yep.
How much are the tickets? $25?
$25 per person.
Okay.
Yep.
And how long is the ride?
It probably takes at least 2 hours, maybe a little more. Just
Okay.
depends.
And how are the speeder carts powered?
They're powered by little Onan engines, and they make a little bit of noise, but not very much.
Right.
And a lot of our members have speeders.
Okay. You're with the Amador Central Railroad
Yes.
group. Tell us about them.
Okay. What our job is we have the railroad. SPI gave the railroad to our group and the Amador Historical Society. So we're half-half. And our members, we do a lot of work on the railroad because it's got to be maintained and kept in good shape.
Right.
So we do a lot of that.
I see my buddy Thornton Consolo out there doing a lot of work with those guys.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's a big help.
He's what a guy.
Yes.
So let's see what else you want to talk about here. You start about who owns the railroad. Who owns the cars?
Well,
People from your
each of
group?
our members, I don't have one, but most of our members have a speeder. They're kind of hard to find now because they're not manufactured anymore, and sometimes you find them in a junk pile,
Okay.
and you have to put them all back together and everything.
Now, I think I've seen some of them out on the tracks off Latrobe Road. Is that your group too?
That's another group, the Sacramento group. They run up to Latrobe.
Oh, gotcha. So all over the country, there's different groups like yours
Yeah.
that.
Ours is probably, as far as we can find out, ours is the only one that does. We're a historical society, and we also do runs and whatnot. And the railroad's about 10 miles long, like I say. And
So what else can people find at the rail fair? It seemed like there was booths and other things.
there'll be
going on.
booths, yeah, and there's some people that bring in extra vehicles just to look at. So it's great. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
Get a sensation when you're
Yes.
in that train.
Yes.
Feel like a big kid again.
Yeah. They go about 15 to 25 miles an hour. That's the fastest as they go.
Yeah, I always think it would be neat to take the train through through the tunnel. But you don't really have any tunnels on
No,
this
no.
one. But for sure, definitely.
We've got a railroad crossing there, just where you turn off to Ione, our track,
Right.
trestles there.
Right, you got the trestle there,
Yeah.
and then how many you cross twice across the highway?
Yes, Mountain Springs, Sunnybrook, we have to cross, flag and everything,
Right.
stop the traffic and whatnot.
That's usually where I see Thornton out there with
Yes,
the
definitely.
beacons on his
Yes.
car.
Yeah.
Letting everybody know.
Yeah.
Any special permits that are required to run those cars across the highway?
No. No.
Just, make sure that you're stopping traffic safely. And
Yes. Yeah, we have to flag them and bring the signals down and everything. So
When you
it's-
get to the bread store, how do you turn them around? Lift them off the track?
some of the cars can be actually, they have rails on front and back, and you can lift them up and just turn them around. Some have what they call a turntable. It drops off the bottom of the car, goes on the ground, lifts up the car,
Lifts it up,
and then you can just spin the
spin it
car
around.
around. Yeah. Oh, yeah, they make it easy. They make it easy.
Speaking with Rich Bryant this morning with the Vintage Rail Fair. When do you, or you're kind of back by the junior high school?
Yeah, right.
So
in
how do you
front-
give us directions, say, from downtown?
Okay, I don't remember the streets, but it's right where the junior high school is.
Right, okay.
That's where the SP's yard is, right there.
Right.
And we have our own tracks, and SP has most of the tracks there, but we have our own tracks.
And forgive me for not knowing you, there was a building that you moved, and that was a big project?
Yes, that was the old depot,
Right, train depot.
and they're going to move it up. They've moved it up, and they're going to rebuild it
Right.
and make it into a, I guess, like a some kind of a center for groups and whatnot.
Great. Well, Rich, thanks for coming in this morning and giving us an update. If you want to ride in the speeder carts, make sure you get there early.
Yes.
Get there. They say they start selling at 8. Personally, I would be there before 8 if I were you.
Yeah. Yes.
Rich,
Thank you
good
very
to see you.
much.
We're going to run to an ad break. We'll be right back. Susie's going to speak with Lori Webb. Stay tuned.